Okay, hello. Hello, testing. Today is a very serious day, so I wanted to make sure we had no distractions before anything went down. We did get the cursed screen though, so I'm a bit worried. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, welcome in. Joel, Ali, British, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So, I wanted to make sure I was prepped for today, so we wouldn't have any interruptions like yesterday. And we come here ready for the lands meet, full-on lands meet time. And I have been informed that we are very close to the end of main game. We probably won't beat the main game today, and just to be clear, we're doing all of the DLC as well, so we're probably not going to be done with Dragon Age for a little bit yet. Dragon Age has probably still got some legs yet. But, and this is a big old but, we will have DLC going as well. So I feel like we're going to have a little bit of something going for a bit longer yet. But yeah, that's where we're at. Are there any questions? Probably not. Probably not. So I think the thing we're going to do regarding the lands meet is, last time, for people who weren't here, we trial and errored all of the wrong choices. But we now have a more concise and methodical way of going about doing the lands meet. One thing I will do first though is we went through the lands meet with Logain being the one that we spared basically, which then subsequently meant that Alistair left our party completely, which we didn't want because Alistair is best boy, and I'm not gonna replace Logain with Alistair any day. That's heresy in my books. So we're gonna get rid of Logain in the replay we do. But I thought what would be fun, as we already played through all of this, is we can have a little chat with Logain real quick, because he is here somewhere. So I thought it'd just be nice to get a little bit of contextual, I guess, like, opinion from Logain about everything that's happened. I feel like we could probably get some stuff.
You know, I could get to like this. What say you?
Okay, I thought that was going to be something else. Like, I was wondering if people were going to comment on the inclusion of Logain. I keep nearly calling him Rogain every single time. Like, without fail. Without fail, I end up nearly calling him... calling him Rogain. Anyway, Morrigan's here. Morrigan was our champion, by the way. Berrigan killed Logain. Quote unquote killed. Here he is, look at him. Here he is. But also what we're going to do is, I think we're going to make Alistair our champion, just because I think that I was talking to Lara about this, and I talked a little bit with Ali about it earlier today as well. I think that those two, like Logain and Alistair fighting it out, seems a bit more... It feels a little bit more, like, influential. I think Morrigan doesn't really have any stakes in this, if that makes sense. She just wants to watch someone fight someone. So I think Alistair contextually has more sense in fighting him, right? But yeah.
Let's not spend more time here than we must. Let's not spend more time here than we must.
Are you not going to say anything? Okay, I thought you were actually going to say something interesting. Never mind then, in that case. Let's load don't fuck up the, my favorite save. Don't fuck up. Very cool, alright. Very cool, right, here we go. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Is everyone prepared for what is about to happen? Is everyone breathing in and out? I hope so, alright. Can I get a little check quickly as well? Are we looking and sounding okay? Just general consensus kind of stuff. I assume we are, but I do like to check.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet.
We are perfect, thank you very much.
Logain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine
performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it.
Yeah.
The better question is who will pull the strings.
Here we are.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
So I commented on this last time. I love his voice actor.
Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
Okay. So. I'm hoping, you know what, I've just had a panic thought. Have we actually... Was the save I just loaded the save where we spoke to Nora Thirst? I hope it was. Alright, we're gonna have to wait and see. We might have to redo it again. I hope this is the right save. Oh no, okay. Sure, we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle. Oh, please go on. The Landsmeet longs to hear a proper tactical analysis of Ostagar from an elf. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son. My king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
Yelling man.
Selling elves. Explain this, Loghain.
This is war. Did you believe it would be like the old tales? Knights with pennants flying over battlefields where all outcomes are decided simply and with honor. War is cruel. Every soul who fought alongside Marik knows this. And in it, there are no such things as innocence, only the living and the dead, and the degrees of guilt both bear. Sacrifices were made. If they were too great, the Maker will judge me for it. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
Let's
You
keep
took
going
my
with that.
daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know.
Uh-oh.
This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Damn, there we go. Okay, so it's the right save, that's fine. Freya, welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the present again, Freya, by the way. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. It is so appreciated. Yeah. I can't wait to play RE4, to be honest. So, we'll be playing it later this year, so I'm looking forward to it, but thank you so much. You have a coffee? Very nice. Is it... How do people feel about hot drinks in the heat? Like, as a genuine question, because one thing I adore tea. Tea is one of my favorite things, but I often have to be in the right kind of like climate and temperature to have it in the summer, if that makes sense. How do people get on with hot drinks in the summer? I don't kink shame. Coffee is coffee. Very fair, very fair. You know what? I respect that. And we do no shaming here. No shaming here at all. Which was the option we went with last time? I think we just backed the queen, didn't we? You hate hot drinks in the heat and cold? You're just not a hot drink person. Does that mean you don't like tea, British? Does that mean you're, what was the term I heard the other day? It was like a fake patriot. It's like a fake patriot of England. That's okay, you don't have to like hot drinks, that's fair. That's completely fair. As I say, no shaming. No shaming here. That's fair. That's completely fair.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land
Yelling man
has
has
been threatened
returned.
before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Okay.
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope
Wait,
of
what?
victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else
What?
could defeat the Blight? Loghain,
Oh, I
I'm
answered
with
something
you.
wrong, didn't I?
This
I didn't.
bodes ill for us all.
I answered something wrong, for fuck's sake. So early on, I think I was meant to talk about the guy's son, right? Yeah, I shouldn't have done the choice I did. I wanted to try and change it up. Fuck's sake, do we already have to reload? I'm actually fuming. Alright, fuck it. God damn it. I thought we were in the clear. Alright, Landsmeet, take 4. God damn it, Landsmeet, take 4. We're fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine, everyone. Everything before this, non-canon.
My lords and ladies of the lands.
This is the multiverse.
Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet
Yeah.
we should place our destiny in his
All
hands.
new dialogue.
Must
Never heard this
we
before.
sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
Right, we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna go with exactly what we went with originally.
Performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in
I thought
by
that was
it.
Alistair back there.
You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne,
Not
and
Alistair.
every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Who will pull the string? Should we skip a bit?
How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
So I think we usually go with this one.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
Yeah.
The south is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
You never know. Freya, thank you so much for the 200 bits. I appreciate you. Yeah, Everything before didn't happen. Yeah. Do we go with the... I think we went with that one last time, right?
The Warden speaks truly!
Yeah.
My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him! Some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Hal was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Howe may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
Selling elves? Explain this, Loghain.
This is war. Did you believe it would be like the old tales? Knights with pennants flying over battlefields where all outcomes are decided simply and with honor? War is cruel.
We heard this bit
but
already.
enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden.
Discussing your crimes.
You took my daughter.
I believe I can speak for
Right,
myself.
here we go. This is the moment of truth,
Lords
everyone.
and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know.
I have betrayed
This
everyone
man
here,
is not
and I
the
will take
hero
over
of
as the
Riverdale.
only
This man
leading
turned
lady.
his troops aside and refused to
Etc.
protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Yep,
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
yep,
Dragon's Peak
yep.
supports the Warden.
Everyone support me.
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens.
Excellent, there we
Make
go.
her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Alright, there we go. Why did he... Wait, this guy was down here, wasn't he? How did he get up there? Did he teleport? Is he a teleportation boy? Maybe, I don't know. The Landsmeet is against you, Loghain. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once.
I thought he was
before you
T-posing
got
for a
too
second.
old and fat and content to even see what you risk.
Sorry.
None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have.
There's a bub.
How dare you judge me?
Alright, let's do this.
Then, let us end this.
Alistair?
I suppose we both knew it would come to this. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough.
Inside
Let
voice,
the
please,
Landsmeet
sir.
declare the terms of
Is he
the
that
duel.
loud?
It shall be
He
fought
is quite
according to
loud.
tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Yeah, let's get Alistair to fight you. The issue I've got actually with this is that I don't know if Alistair could actually beat him. I could be
Then
wrong.
let us test the mettle of our would-be king. Prepare yourself.
Alistair, please don't let me down. Morrigan was a good shout, but Alistair, here you go. Don't let me down, my loyal himbo. Praise be. Present your golden retriever energy here on this battlefield, Alistair. Do it. Alright, here we go. Wait, what? How did the map get pulled up? What did I even press? Okay. Is he going in with fisticuffs? Go on, Alistair.
Done. Right. I'll oblige you this time, but normally I don't fight dullards and invalids.
As you wish.
Okay, yeah, Alice is getting bullied. Let's see what...
Well done.
He said, well done. Who's chatting shit? Can Alistair actually kill him? Alistair's fucking getting destroyed here. Okay, Alistair wasn't the pick. We've got to redo the whole thing again. Are you serious? Okay. Alistair wasn't the pick. Alistair wasn't the pick.
Excellent.
Alright, okay. Alistair, run. Be free. We done no damage to Logain. It was actually better to use...
Oh, my blood.
Actually better to use Morrigan. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. That probably was our best chance to get in and do some damage, but like...
Take that!
Oh boy, running for his life. I know, right?
I do not fear
He's getting so just
death!
dinked up. Yeah, our Alistair is like... So, I've been informed about the hardening of Alistair, which is this process in the game where throughout the game you sort of... You give Alistair a bit of an ego boost, right? Where he gets a little bit more kingly, he gets a little bit more confident. Various things happen. In our playthrough, he's remained soft boy Alistair, which means that I think this might be why he's I don't know. There are probably several reasons why this isn't working. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay. All right. Landsmeet take 5. I can't fucking believe it. Alistair's not going to be our champion. We're going to make it Morrigan again.
Logain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice?
Okay, I'm going to skip
How much
through text.
Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold?
There.
And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers,
The Wardens
whatever Howe may have
Perfect.
done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal.
selling.
But enough of this.
I would have already been killed.
I stand with the Warden.
Traitors! A man,
There we go.
will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
All of the same things just picked. Done. We're already back. It's fine. Right, should we make us do it? I feel like in this case we should probably be the one that does it, right? If we fail though, it will be Morrigan.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for
This
it.
feels as applicable as Alistair doing it, I
Prepare
think.
yourself.
Morrigan still feels like too much of a wild card, so I'm happy with this. Wah, wah, wah.
And I'm off.
Already doing infinitely more damage than Alistair.
Wonderful.
I feel kind of bad. Does that mean Alistair's actually not that good as a party member for us? I feel like Alistair just didn't really do much in that fight. Is that all Logain is? Just a toughie? For people who have played this, is Logain actually a difficult fight usually? Just out of curiosity. Is he a bit of a toughie?
Aw, you wanna die? Yes.
Wonderful.
Behind you!
Wonderful.
Okay.
Excellent! Wonderful!
Okay. You going ranged, you coward? Wow. Actually shot me right in the chest. Ouch.
Hurrah!
Yes. Oh, look, he wants to fight.
Alright. This went a lot better. Alistair just wasn't equipped. I think he probably had the same kind of damage output as Loghain, but I think Loghain probably was quicker to the punch, which is just where Alistair kind of faltered, right?
We need a little rest here.
That's gonna be my guess at least. It's
Go in. How amusing.
it's
And I'm off.
there we go.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
Okay. I don't know at what point Alistair will start getting second thoughts, so I think I'll just have to do this.
Wait, there is another option. Batean is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
No.
There are too few of us. It's not a matter of what we like, it's a matter of what we must do.
But
our duty is to slay the Archdemon. We aren't judges. Kinslayers, blood mages, traitors, rebels, Carter thugs, common bandits. Anyone with the skill and the mettle to take up the sword against the Darkspawn is welcome among us. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
But okay, here's
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, here we
Bjorn,
go.
This man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
He has to die for it. Plus, Alistair leaves us, and Alistair won't help the fight, surely. Or he'll be branded as a traitor. So, in reality, the way... This choice means more based on the fact you don't know what happens to Alistair, I think. Because, if you think about it, you lose a warden anyway. If that makes sense. Because Alistair won't fight, and he's being deemed a traitor. So, Alistair isn't going to be a useful warden anymore either. So... It's literally a case of swapping out the person you care about or your friend for someone who's got a bit more military experience. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know if I like that choice, so yeah, we're gonna get rid of him. Kill him. Kill him. Yes, I agree. I agree, Ali.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Sorry, Honora. Alright, Formula, welcome in. How you doing? So we've done the we've done the lands meet several times now, and I'm gonna be honest, I want to keep Alistair over Loghain. The way we have our Alistair lined up is he's gonna leave if Loghain is spared, and I don't want that. So this is the way it's got to be. Sadly, this is the way it's got to be. Should we let Alistair do it just for a little bit of sport? Nah, I don't know. That's kind of BM. I don't think we should let Alistair do it. I think it's kind of, if Alistair beat him in combat, then Alistair could have done it. I think if not. Alright, here we go. Judge me all you want, everyone, but I want Alistair. Your PNG is covered in blood. I think you're ready. Yeah. Here we go. Damn, okay, well that was messy. But you're right, we were ready.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what?
No?
No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
No.
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
Yeah.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Let's speak to Honora first just to see if the terms are okay.
Certainly. Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead for Eldon. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the Civil War. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
She has all of the reasons. We're going to turn to Alistair and be like, Alistair, why do you want to be king? And Alistair's going to be like, I don't know. I'm just here for the good times, lol. So I don't know.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power. I have never had the smallest doubt.
Okay.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
Thanks for taking this seriously, Alistair. For fuck's sake.
This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Honora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting Darkspawn.
Wouldn't that make you a better general, though? I think we know what we want, so...
She seems to want it, anyway. And I know I don't.
So... yes?
I fucking love him. He's
I don't know.
That's the most relatable bit he's ever said. That's just a Dave choice. I don't really fucking want it. Does someone else want it? I can't be fucked right now. I'm ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead for Eldon?
I don't think we should encourage the marriage just because Logain's dead. I don't think we can do that. So Queen Honora, it is.
Thank you, Warden. You were wise not to disrupt Ferelden's governance any further in a time of such crisis.
Yeah.
My first act as Queen must be to insist on receiving Alistair's oath before all the lands meet, to relinquish all claim to the throne for himself and his heirs.
Oh, I never wanted it. I mean, yes, of course. Happily, in fact.
There we go.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a blight to defeat and armies to gather, and I appoint this woman to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the archdemon. Gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
Hell yeah.
So it's done. My father is dead. I never thought he would go so far. I never thought it would end like it did. Such a waste.
I mean, I don't know. I think Alistair's better. That's the reason we did it. Is that a comment about Alistair? Because I don't know. I don't think that's his reasoning. I think it's just, yeah. He just can't be fucked. Just cannot be fucked.
It could have been. But what is done is done. My father had no illusions about the consequences of his actions, and neither do I. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united for Eldenwarden. Now we face the Blight.
Okie dokie. Perfect. Right, here we go. The actual final battle. We are here. We are here. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Right, okay. I have no level up point, so why is the game telling me I can level up? Oh, I have a talent upgrade. Okay, fine. I guess we could play into the duelist stuff here. Is that or dual weapon mastery might be good? That might be the best thing to get here. Okay, Caitlin, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I guess, do we have a quick chat with everyone before we do?
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
We ready?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else. Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home, time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him, too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential, just to be difficult. Oh, I dread to think. I was a harsh taskmistress. He might have thought I was a demon in disguise. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him. Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
I guess why didn't they bring him back to the tower?
They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic,
Oh, okay.
deserving of
Yeah,
death.
fair enough.
He was a child,
They could have talked him.
misunderstood
I don't know.
and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
I don't think that's your fault, though. It was cruel of them. I don't think it was Wynn's. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that's her fault.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Anarin. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Aw. That's like some fucking Samwise Gamgee shit right there. Mr. Frodo, I want to see the elves. Literally the same. Maybe he did. Maybe we should try and entertain that notion, just to give us some hope, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it feels like it's also good to try and encourage us to move on.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student. And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
A new quest. Okay, should we do this? I know that we've just done the lands meet and we're kind of in the final prep of everything. I want to do the
Here, Corella, taste this. Tell me if it's in need of any more.
yeah, I think is Wynn the only person we haven't done the companion quest for? Because we've done it for Alistair, we did it for Shale, we did it for Morrigan. I think we did it for we did it for Liliana. Olgren and Sten were banished because they're meh or kind of shit. Poochie doesn't have a companion quest, does he? I don't think so.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Okay, nothing new from Shale, that's fine. Hello, Poochie. Hello. Anything to add, Morgan?
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
Do it.
What comes, my friend?
Do it. Set it on fire. We don't need anything, that's fine. Okay, nothing in here. Yeah, I guess we can go do that then. What is the final quest actually? Final battle. Okay, so we've got to go to Redcliffe anyway, so that's fine. So we can still do bits in Denerim, that's okay. I think honestly for the rest of this, I'm not that fussed about finishing the other side quests, but we will do the companion quest just because I think I'd like some closure for Wynn at the very least. Alright, we'll get the A-team.
Indeed.
We should probably take Wynn with us, actually. Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah. Okay, you know what? We'll go back in. Actually, we'll have another chance to make the A-team, maybe? Or the B.5 team. Who would we swap, though? I guess we could swap Morrigan for once.
Right.
Actually, that's kind of sacrilege, though. Now let's have Morrigan and Win. So Alistair,
Yes. Indeed.
Morrigan, and Win.
Yes.
Perfect. There we go. 'Cause yeah. We also haven't leveled up Win in a long time. We should probably, as she's an arcane warrior now, should probably add a bit of like strength and other bits to this. Maybe a bit of constitution as well. I guess we could do Inferno or Earthquake, maybe. Oh, you know what? Just basic attack damage sounds quite good, actually. I think it might be a mod, potentially. I think that might be one of the mods we have. We have got a few things to help with a few little bits and pieces. So thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Much appreciated. I don't know what else to get. I think I might go with... I don't know, I don't really use that. You know what, let's just do that. Let's just level up the mage one. I think that's fine.
What's on your mind?
No.
It is no trouble.
Perfect, alright. We'll do this, then we'll prepare for the final battle. If we'll actually beat it today, I don't know, but we will see. We will see. There it is, that's the place we have to go to. Alright. Let's go see the Dalish elves. See what happens. Is there anything that we can learn? Oh, that is, okay.
Do you think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Win?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Win. You can
Aww.
see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the
cute.
number of years I have left. But perhaps you were right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me, so... Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
Alistair back at it again with the golden retriever energy. Gotta love that boy.
You did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope. I would like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come. And now Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day. I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures. Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day, hmm?
Alright.
Andera Natishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Dareth Shirall.
Cool. Alright, well at least we have some idea. Right. Let's go into the forest and have a look-see. Have a look-see. I can't wait to get one shot by this final boss, by the way. I don't know what to expect for the battle sequence, if we even see the battle. I wonder if it's going to be a cutscene and then we deal with the final boss. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm excited. I'm excited to see whatever it might be. Whereabouts? So there's the tree. I wonder how far in it is. It might be close to the werewolf's den, maybe? But I'm not sure. Big old citation needed. Maybe the tree lad will know. Treebeard.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
No, we have. We just keep coming back. Did it say what part of the forest? Didn't look like it, it just said the forest, so let's have a look. We'll keep having a move about. Hope that we find something. And there's a lot of animals here, so maybe there's something. The Mad Hermit's clearing. What if it's the Hermit? That's a good shout. I doubt it is, but... he's not an elf, right? The Hermit might know. I don't know. Oh, was that them there?
Oh, you've done it now. You've surely done it now.
I love that, man. Keep doing your thing, Hermit.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynne?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars and your chantry. My path lay elsewhere. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you and Aaron.
And on you.
Aww. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Well then. That's that done. The final battle, the final onslaught. Is that what it said? Yeah. The final onslaught. So yeah, the odds are we probably won't beat it today. Just as a heads up, we're only going to be going for like another 50 minutes or so. But if we do, then yeah, we'll be on to the DLC next, which will be fun. I think there is like an order to it, like a canonical order, if that makes sense, of the way you should play it. I've been sort of debriefed on. So yeah, we probably will be playing it in a set order. I think it might have been Liliana's quest first. Or whatever Liliana's DLC is. So that'll be the first one. I think Awakening might be a couple in, or it might be the second one, I'm not sure. But I know that's the big one. But yeah. We still have a lot of Dragon Age to go, which is cool. One thing I was going to say, do you think it'd be good to specify if I'm playing DLC in the title of each stream? Like, should I specify that we're strictly on DLC now? I think it probably would be, right? So if I did like Dragon Age Origins brackets, you know, Awakening or whatever, that would probably work well. Okay. I guess one thing we should also check is if we go back to camp, I might quickly change around a couple of little bits and pieces.
You must be vastly relieved, Wynne.
Relieved? I do not understand what you mean.
Most your age would spend much of their time preoccupied wondering when they might perish. Yet you already know.
Eavesdropping is not considered very polite, dear.
A fortunate thing, then, that I do not consider myself bound by such rules.
In response to your question, I know only that I died once. I do not know how much time I have left, only that it is very little.
That is not so very different than before, surely. You are an old woman.
One who keenly appreciates that our time in this world should be spent doing what is important.
I have always lived by such a philosophy.
How reassuring.
Morrigan's a really good people person, isn't she? She just loves, she's good with people. Very good. Anyway. What we're gonna do then, we're gonna do a quick inventory check. We might change around a couple of enchantment things with our favourite boy Sandal. Here he is, enchantment.
Enchantment?
Yeah.
Enchantment!
Hell yeah. Alright. Honestly, paralysis might be better than reduced movement speed in my opinion, and I'm pretty happy with the darkspawn damage, that's fine. Undead damage might be good, but it feels like it might be a bit niche as well, I'm not sure. Okay, that seems way better. Okay. That's good. Fire damage. I think that's fine. It's equipped by Severin. We could probably up the spell resistance one, right? Where was it? Yeah, do that. But then if we also give you a chance paralysis one, yeah, because we got a bunch of those, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. And then Wind's got this one, so... Okay. Maybe we do that. Does that mean it does some fire damage as well as electric damage? Does that stack? I assume that stacks, right? And then maybe just give us some spell resistance might be good too. Yeah. And Fang, I don't think we need to do anything with. That is okay. Perfect. Enchantment has been done. Praise be. Alright.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Perfect. I think I'm happy to get rid of that. I could give that to Zevran though. You know what, let's do a quick inventory check as well. This is probably going to take a little bit, so bear with me. You know what, we might just make him double dagger boy now. That's fine, and then we'll sell that. Actually, do you want a good bow? Yeah, you can have that. Go on. Perfect. Everything else we can now just sell. I think I prefer, yeah, stamina regen. That's not so bad. Yeah, let's give you that. Perfect. Right, we'll sell the rest then.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Right, we will sell this, 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 this. I haven't used any of these, so I think I'm just going to sell them. That feels like it's probably got... I think these three might have some kind of plot significance, so I might keep them as little mementos, and we'll keep everything else. Perfect. Alright. We'll quickly go back to Dragon's Peak, I think it's called. What's the place called? I always forget. Where is it? Soldier's Peak, that's where it is. We'll go back to Soldier's Peak in a bit as well. Supply crates, we'll just give a bunch of these things to the dwarves. The dwarves can have all of the gems. Because yeah, all of these are like their final resources for the battle, right? So, I'm hoping that I'm giving them enough. As a genuine question, does all of this matter big time? Because I assume it probably does, doesn't it? It does? Yeah, okay. Thank you guys. Also, Legion, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, we're gonna stock up on health potions, I think, as well, so I'm probably not gonna use my elf route here. We have a ton of sovereigns, by the way, so I'm just gonna pour as much into it as I can. Sure, that makes sense, to be fair. I'd assume that the amount you contribute is the I don't know, the indicator for them being less fucked, right? So yeah, I get that. I get that. I did, but he didn't say anything. You didn't say anything useful, at least. You're just like, let's get on with it. Right, how much money is gone?
You are good to your troops.
We still got a lot. I assume that it would have been just the same as, So we talked to him in the Redcliffe place, right? Or like the Redcliffe place in Denerim. But that is effectively camp, right? So I don't see why that would change anything. But anyway, it's okay. We're sort of at a point now where I think we've moved on. So it does. Okay, got ya. Okay. Okay, I'll give one more set of 30 sovereigns. I'm gonna hope that that's enough. Anyway, all right. Okay. I'm hoping that we've given enough.
Force since, well, ever. On your order, Grey Warden.
I guess I can talk to them to see how we're doing.
The Jarl was generous, but rushed. Certain areas could see improvement. We're a mercenary force, Warden. Much of our equipment is self-financed. Were you to commit additional funds, we'd upgrade as we saw the need.
Is there an indicator to us knowing that we've committed enough into something? So, I think I might have asked this before, so forgive me if this is a thing that's come up. But will they tell me if they've got enough resources? Or is it purely sort of just, you put enough in, then they'll always be like, keep giving us more, please? Honestly, don't remember. We do have the DLC though, yeah. We do have the DLC, so we'll be playing that next. Once we wrap up.
At your word, Warden. Always, Warden.
Alright.
On your order, Grey Warden. We are aware, but these men and women know what's at stake. They will not fail their homeland.
Okay, well I feel like we funded a lot. I don't think they tell you to stop. Okay, well I think for all of them we've provided a decent amount of things. I don't know if it's a ton. I feel like sovereigns wise we've provided a fucking lot, because we had 300 sovereigns to put it in perspective. We still got a ton more. In fact, if we're about to end the game, should I just pour even more money into it? I don't know if it's a bit weird to like
On your order, Grey Warden.
weigh them that way, but I don't know. I also feel like we've done well with the elf supplies. I think we've given them a lot of general supplies that they'd need, so...
The Jarl was generous, but...
Sorry, that's not the right thing. Yeah. Let's do this a few more times. Let's do like 2 or 3 more. Yeah, exactly right. I'm just thinking if we're wrapping things up anyway, there's not really much point in hoarding the rest of the money. One thing I will do quickly.
The men are ready to follow you anywhere, thanks to your confident investment.
Oh, we leveled up from that as well, okay. I guess make me a little bit more stocky. A bit more cunning. Actually, let's just put all of it in cunning. Fine. Let's get that. Let's get the duelist stuff. That's fine. Perfect. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, I think I need to be out and about before I can craft stuff, because I need to get to... I need to have Morrigan in my party.
Yes.
Do that. Can we just go to... Let's go to Soldier's Peak anyway. Let's see, why is Morrigan getting ready to attack something? That is scary. What do we want to give? I guess it's all into magic at this point. Let's keep being terrifying with that magic, Morrigan. You're doing great. Honestly, the wisp doesn't sound too bad. I might just get regen though. I think I'm just gonna get very bog standard things at this point. Yeah, I guess just keep doing the same with Liliana. I'm pretty happy with that. Completely fill out the archery thing.
Yes, my friend.
Alistair, maybe just make you a bit more tanky. Honestly, that might be good. I didn't know. I didn't. We're gonna be doing... I think we're gonna be doing Liliana's quest next. The name has failed me, but what was it called? It's like, is it just called Liliana's Song? We're gonna be doing that next, so... Yeah, I honestly don't think we need to level up Alistair. I mean, I would ideally want to do that, but I can't, so... fuck it, let's just give him... If we give him Herbalism, that means he can make potions as well, though. Champion, my boy. Wait, what's in that one? Oh, you know what? Okay, no. That sounds great, the stamina thing. Go for it. Alright, every time we come here, I think that's a cat, it's a dog. Every single time I see the little Poochie, and I think to myself, that's a nice looking cat. But no, it is a Poochie. Alright. While we're here, I know there are only lesser healing potions, but we will use the remaining things to make some... How many more do we have? Or is that the extent of our... Okay, I think we're pretty well stocked on that anyway, so I'm fine. I'm happy with that. We'll go back to camp quickly. We'll give the rest of it to the elves, the elf fruit that we've got. And then after that, I think we're gonna get ready. It's that, or I delay everyone another week. But nah, not another week, sorry, another 2 days, but nah. We'll do it now. We did, yeah, we did it with, our romance has been with Liliana.
Generous
so, yeah.
as always, Warden.
Let's just give like more sovereigns, why not? Do it live. We will be doing it live, it's just more down to, do I have time to do it live today? We probably won't beat it, but we can definitely start it. Right, how poor are we? Okay, that's not so bad. We still got a little bit of money to work with if we need it. Quitter talk, I believe in you. Okay, perfect. That's fine.
Indeed.
I appreciate the positivity. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get it done then. Right, to Redcliffe we go. To Redcliffe we go. Let's do this. This is where we find that everyone is underprepared and everyone just dies. This is on normal, so yeah. Not sure how difficult it's going to be. It should be a decent challenge. We've had a few instances where I felt like we've been kind of screwed over. We've only had to reduce the difficulty once throughout our entire playthrough.
It's you, the Grey
And that was for
Warden.
the Jarvia
Andraste's
fight,
mercy
so
that
yeah.
you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
Monsters? Uh-oh. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just a few hours ago, not that long after everyone was evacuated to the castle, I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived. By now, yes, they'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Alright.
Send some darkspawn.
Alright, here we go. It's combat time. Combat time.
Let's finish this.
How many darkspawn are there? Can we fireball? Oh, we can get... That's a juicy fireball. Hang on. I think Caitlyn might have just got a hit in that. But I'm unsure. Oh shit, okay, we're just doing tons of damage. Alright, in we go. Okay. Oh, what are these lads? Are they just blight wolves? I keep forgetting that these are a thing. Okay. Right, that's fine. Wow, we're just one-shotting some of the darkspawn. That's kind of nuts. This bloodstain is getting dizzy by the looks of it. That's fun.
Oh, right.
I'm sure they're doing okay. Oh shit. That's kind of fucked up. Oh, and we have a wolf. Very cool. Alright, Morrigan. Time to shine. No, not from there. Perfect.
It's your time to die!
Perfect. I can't believe that one shot. That's kind of nuts to think about. I kind of like it though. It makes you feel like the you have sort of like progressed, right? There's been some actual like character development and growth and stuff. I kind of like that.
Very well.
But I also assume it's because they're gonna hurl an absolute fuck ton of them at you, right? So they're trying to equally make it relatively balanced, all things considered. Okay. What's that thing? Okay, everything's going good back there. Yeah, both of those guys are down. Okay, I think we're doing okay. I'm fully aware that the people of Redcliffe are going through something right now, but looting is important. Plus, we're getting a bunch of sovereigns back, so I'm now no longer as worried about being too broke.
First one to kill it.
Oh shit, that's the big boy. Alright. Yeah, fucking Morrigan, go for it. Get him. Get him.
Now we can have hands.
Oh, that's a lot of damage, Morrigan. That's a lot of damage. Alright, you know what, let's do the old 1-2. Alistair, taunt him. And, Morrigan, you can now bubble him.
I see.
So he just won't take any damage. Perfect. And then we're gonna... maybe let's not do that. It's a bit overkill. Oh shit, there's another one. We might not be prepared for that. Okay. Caitlin doing okay? I think Caitlin's doing alright. Oh, you know what? I need to be annoying about my... Yeah. Perfect. Damn, everyone's still doing okay for health. That's weird. I'm used to a lot of incompetence by now. Definitely not on my part. It would never be on my part, obviously. Yeah. Was that convincing? I hope that was convincing. Is an ogre down? The ogre's down. Oh, wow, okay. We're getting a lot of lag all of a sudden. Holy shit. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, that's bad. I think Caitlin might be dead.
As you wish.
Shit, Caitlin's dead. Totally, yep. See, what did I just say? Cut to moments before.
So be it.
Hey, Alistair is in a bit of a shit spot.
Let's make this. Quick.
Yeah, Alistair, he's gonna charge you again, dude. Fucking hell, Alistair. Alistair, please. Okay, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
You forced us.
Right, Alistair. Fine. He's immune. Alistair's immune. It'll be fine. Liliana, keep doing your thing. In fact, can you shoot any of this lot? It's fine.
Is that all you've got?
Okay, so that should deal with those two. We try and help the wolf there a little bit. Oh wow, you actually killed the fucking thing. Well done, guys. Good job, team. Okay, Alistair's gonna go in and be Alistair. Perfect. Okay. Seamless. Well done,
Where's
team.
the tavern?
Seamless. No one fell down. We're doing great. Yeah, we're getting a lot of lag spikes down here. I wonder if it's just an area thing. Okay. Oh, you know what? We should probably also use that. These work again? Like that. That's the one thing I will say, is that we still have a few performance issues with this game every now and then. It's not enough for it to be like, too immersion breaking. But I assume it's probably the combination of like the mods I have for the game to make it more functional being like a bit generally protesty at times. I'm not sure. But yeah. Anyway, right, we're gonna go to the castle. It's just old. I think there's an element of that, right? There's definitely an element of that. As I said, I do have a few things installed to help with performance. Just because I'm aware that the game is quite partial to crashing, usually. But, yeah. But, further context, we did play this on Steam initially. We're now playing it on GOG. The Steam version I played was so buggy and unplayable. Like, I'd say I just had to completely reinstall it on GOG and hope that that would do a better job, because yeah, we got kinda screwed over by the Steam version.
As you wish.
Alright, good luck everyone. Hopefully we didn't kill too many friendlies in that Morrigan, but... Hey, Alistair, where are you?
What?
Hey. Oh shit, there's been a back attack. Okay, that should deal with most of the stragglers, I guess. At least I'd hope so. Maybe not.
Very well.
Okay, do you guys have this? They do. Okay, perfect.
As you wish.
Yes.
Okay, Liliana, please get back. Perfect.
A task?
Did we do okay? I think we did okay. Oh fuck, they got a big boy. Right, hang on. Okay, nobody's doing too badly just yet. Can I paralyze the... Can, okay. I think I just paralyzed just paralyzed everyone there though. Oh no, okay. Oh shit, okay, we need to stop that. Alistair? Hang on. Okay, that's what happens when you force-sealed Alistair mid-grab. He's having a great time. He's loving it up here. It's his favourite thing. Morrigan, you know the the gif of the girl with the house burning. I've said this before about Morrigan. Anytime she can fuck over Alistair, that's her turning to the camera being like, I did this. I fucking got him. And now he's just fucking stuck mid-air. Oh boy. Poor Alistair. Poor Alistair. He'll never... he'll be like this for several days now. Alistair? Sir? He'll never be the same again.
My lady,
Oh.
you're here. Thank goodness. I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
I must prepare. Is this the point of no return?
I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast, I only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived.
I see. Alright.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're probably gonna have the big conversation about the what's to come in a second. But as I said, I kind of want it to be its own thing. Like its own big stream. So, we'll see.
It is a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
How certain are we that this is good information?
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
I see.
Word has been sent, but they need more than warning. They need our armies.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
Oh god, okay.
And we won't be able to reach Denerim within 2 days.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
The Archdemon's what's important. I guess we could say that. Hopefully I'll have an option to say these as well.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march. And hope the army collected here gives you the chance you need. Arleman, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak, Your Majesty.
Then give the order. The longer we delay, the longer Denerim will be at the mercy of the Horde.
Very well.
I was wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not.
I think we're about to get it now,
Both new
Legion.
recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
We're about to
I
get
will
it now.
give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
Excellent.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will
Okay.
need it.
Alright, I think what we'll do then, we'll quickly get a debrief about how to beat the Archdemon, and then I'm gonna have to be a bit of a tease today. And say that we'll be back on Thursday to do the final bit of this. I didn't expect that we'd be getting so close to the end after the lands meet. I thought there'd be a bit more yet. That's partly why I'm a little bit hesitant as well. But yeah, it's we will be getting into it. Oh, we'll take that. Perfect. Is this the end game?
What
This is
word
it.
have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about. Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endron passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
And so you should be. I was hoping you'd have some Grey Warden trick up your sleeve, truth be told.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing? I hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet.
Alright.
Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
Okay, so we got a little bit of an insight into the dwarf way of things. I assume that's probably more down to the fact we went with Haramont, because that's still... It's very much how the king left it when he passed, so having Haramont leave, sort of run with the sort of expected traditional sense of what the dwarves would do, I guess makes sense. But yeah, okay. Just in case the game tries to force us into the archdemon, like into the battle straight after speaking to the boy, then yeah, we'll see. Well done. I'm proud of you, Poochie. Well done. Don't roll. Oh, he rolled in it, Poochie. On these carpets as well. Did you keep the Anvil of the Void? Nope, we destroyed it. We got the big lad to destroy it. So that might prove interesting.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
Very well. Let me see what you
I'm
have.
sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Thank you, Sandal, for being a good boy. Good boy. Right, I think I'm going to actually buy some of this, just because it's good to have, like, some big health bits and pieces. We want to double up? I guess we'll double up on them, why not? Why not? Is there anything I can... I mean, I could probably sell most of this, to be honest. I haven't really been using any of it. Sorry, I'm just doing some last minute selling now. Sure, let's get the debriefing out of the way and then we'll We'll see what happens. I assume Alistair is upstairs. Anything Liliana wants to say?
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe? I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent, unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it. Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Of course.
I think that's it then. Right, I'm just going to do one more save over this, so we have a fallback. As I say, I don't know if it's going to instantly throw us in once we go and have this debrief, so I'm hesitant to not do any saving beforehand, that's all. Hey, Alistair, sir? Alistair, check.
Yes.
He's in here. Just gonna loot this place on my way out, don't mind me. Hello, Alistair.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Yeah, let's have a look-see. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. Just to be annoying. Alright.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn? That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
Oh, okay. I see, so it's like, okay, so it's invulnerable and immune unless we kill it. But does that mean we end up taking on the burden of it? Sort of. I assume it affects us somehow, right? It's like a sacrifice, basically. Okay. What happens to the Grey Warden?
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends.
Holy shit.
That is the only way.
Okay. We've got to do like an eye for an eye kind of thing. That's interesting. Okay.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Okay. Well then. We now know the severity of it. That's an interesting... I like that that's only just being told to us. To be honest, because I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like vetting that brew might have been weird. So I think being Demon Prep Boy post, I guess, just so we have a one after the fact. Yeah. The Archdemon's soul is attracted to the taint, but since you have the soul, it tries to invade and kills both of you. I see, okay. That's an interesting development, I like that, okay. Zerchaotic, welcome in, how you doing? Okay, we have a plan. Alistair, it was nice knowing you mostly. Oh, do you have beef with Alistair? Alistair's great. Poor Alistair. I don't know, Alistair's actually the one person I don't want to die, to be honest with you. I'm happy for it to be either of these two. Alistair's the one innocent in this, in my opinion. We need to keep that golden retriever alive for as long as possible. But anyway, I'm actually going to be wrapping up here. So, Zerchaotic, thank you for coming in just now, but I'm actually going to be ending for today. We'll be back on Thursday to actually finish up the main story of Dragon Age Origins, and then we'll be getting onto the DLC after the fact. So yeah, we'll be doing the official final battle TM next time, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. Thank you for all of the help today, everyone, and for everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you all. But yeah, if it dance to the marigold while in the tutu. I think I vaguely remember that line. Oh, it's a joke one. Yeah. I think I vaguely remember that. So I think we might have picked it. It does sound familiar. I can picture him saying it, at least. It sounds very Alistair, doesn't it? It's the right kind of sarcastic, so... yeah. It's good stuff. You don't have beef with him, but you like him. That's fair. That's fair. Everybody loves Alistair. That's why we went with Alistair and not Logain. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Zerchaotic. Thank you, Legion. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Arrant Formula. Thank you, Freya. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, British. Thank you, anybody else that stopped by and looked today. I appreciate you. Thank you for any of the new follows. Freya, thank you for the bits. And yeah, I'll be back on Thursday to conclude Dragon Age Origins at 10 PM GMT. So I will see you then. Take it easy. Bye-bye.